Okay, so today I wanted to talk about self love and self respect. I think those two things are different, but they go hand in hand together. So let's start off with self love. What is self love? It's to actually appreciate yourself, love yourself literally. Because let's think about it. Say you don't love yourself, right? What does that mean? That means you don't care about the way you act, you don't care about what you eat, what you do. You don't have self respect or self love, rather, for yourself, right? You don't love yourself, right? Meaning, since you don't love yourself, you don't do things to make yourself, you're always like, oh, I don't like this about myself. I don't like this about myself. And those aren't good traits to have, because when you have this negative view about yourself, you create negative energy. And when you're creating these negative energy, you give off negative energy, right? Think about it. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? You know? It's kind of hard because you're always so negative. You don't have a good view on yourself, so you kind of push that view onto others, and then they feel that way, right? Because think about it, when you actually like yourself, you will end up like working out, you will end up taking care of yourself, eating healthier, buying yourself things that make you happy, instead of like trying to like, you're not asking the opinion of others, right? You're not doing things to appease others, rather you're just doing things to make yourself happy. And when you start to do that, your life literally takes a 360, right? Because I think a lot of us in life, like, especially, we, as especially me, right? I am young, and I've always done things to make my parents happy. And like, when I do that, like, I'm not doing things for myself, right? I'm always like going for an expectation or trying to meet the expectation of others, right? And when you do that, you're really not doing things for yourself. And when you're not doing things for yourself, you're not going to be happy. Like, it doesn't feel meaningful, you know? So, like, just think about it. So, when you have self love, when you actually want to start doing things for yourself, you will actually feel a lot more content because you're doing things that make you happy, what you want, right? So it's really important to think about what you want, what your values are, what your morals are. That's where self respect comes in. You have boundaries. Like, you don't do things. Say you like pizza, your friend doesn't, right? And you're at a restaurant, and just to make your friend happy, sometimes, like, there is an option, like, there's a pizza and a burger. You don't like it as much, right? And you decide to, I'm gonna get a burger just to make it so seem like I like burgers as well, and, to make them feel closer to me or something like that. When you do that, your friend will think, oh, he also like burgers, oh, he does this, it's like, oh, okay, you know, like, your friend will feel like you have that, like, you're putting on a face, though. You shouldn't put on faces when we're like, we shouldn't do things for others. Like, we shouldn't be two faced. Like, a lot of the times we do things to appease others, not to appease ourselves, but like to appease others. So think about that. Like, actually, like, think about that. Why do we do that? Is there a benefit? Sometimes there is a benefit, and that's the main reason we do it. Like, if it's your boss, you're doing something to appease your boss in hopes of getting, like, a promotion. That kind of makes sense, right? But you're kind of doing a disservice to yourself. And when you're doing a disservice to yourself, you're not going to be happy in life. That's like literally my point. Start living for yourself. Start doing things that make you happier, because when you create that negative or positive energy, people will feel that positive energy. When you start liking yourself more, doing things and creating that positive energy, people will have that positive energy about you because they'll understand, they'll feel it, and they will want to be with you. That's literally all you need to do, is start, liking yourself more. But don't be don't disregard others. That's not good. That creates a narcissistic trait, and that's like, It's like that. Then you're just feeling yourself, and that's like not good. That in itself creates a negative energy, right? So you should just like, because when you're more like like you know liking yourself, doing things for yourself, you're gonna feel better in your body, and your everything around you is gonna change. Just like the energy around you is just gonna change. So that's literally my point. So think about that, and definitely like try to do things that make you better, feel better. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find any kind of value from this, hit that like button. If you want to, add to this or say something in the comments, feel free to. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.